We're cutting across to some breaking news that we are getting on the broadcast, and this is to do with the British Broadcasting Corporation. We are told that its office in Mumbai is being raided by the income tax team. There are more details that are awaited. We do not know as to why these raids are being conducted by the IT department. We do know they are happening as we speak. This is the BBC Mumbai office where income tax teams have arrived and they are currently raiding the office. So they are at the Mumbai office of the British Broadcasting Corporation. Why are they there? There are the details that we are still looking to gather. We know right now that the IT teams are there at the BBC headquarters in Mumbai, the financial capital of the country. Whether it is to do with the documentary that's been released by the BBC recently, which is questioning the then Chief Minister of Gujarat, Mr. Narendra Modi, in the 2002 Gujarat riots case. Whether it is to do with that or not, we still do not know. However, this is the development that's coming in with the income tax team currently at the BBC Mumbai office. Taking this across to my colleague Nikhil. Nikhil, do we know the details about this?
Well, as far as the details are concerned, Greha, we have been given to understand that the team of the income tax are present at both the offices of BBC, not just in Mumbai, but in the national capital as well. So a team of income tax, they are currently present inside the office of BBC. We already know that how this is something which already took a very huge controversy in the entire country after the documentary which was out in the public domain, and it was also blocked by the government of India. And a statement also came out from the IT ministry as well. Anurag Thakur, who is in charge for the same ministry, we have been told that the documentary was blocked from every social media account, and we have seen that how the controversies broke out in different universities, not just in the national capital, but in different parts of the country. But now this is the big piece of information which we are now learning, that a team of the income tax, they are very much present inside the office of BBC in the national capital and in the financial capital as well. And this is something for which the clarification as far as the BBC controversy is concerned, especially the documentary is concerned, so to say, the statement has already been out from the government of India. We have heard the voices, different voices of the heavyweight ministers from the government, from the BJP side as well. They have clearly defended their government, saying that this is the propaganda which is usually carried out by the BBC. So as far as the link is concerned, this is the only piece of information that we have been given to understand, that a team of the income tax officials, they are currently present. What exactly is going on inside?
All right, Nikhil, stay on with us. Let me take this across to Mayuresh Ganpate, who is the News 18 editor, who's also with us on the phone line. Mayuresh, what possibly could be the reason for the IT teams to be both at BBC offices in Mumbai and Delhi?
So when the IT team is there at the BBC office, it means that it has to be related to the foreign funds and the all-over funds. But right now also the IT team is not revealing that what exactly they are doing or what exactly they are asking, what kind of questions they are asking to the BBC officials. We have been given to understand that there is an IT team present at BBC Mumbai as well as a Delhi office. Back to you.
Okay. Is there any other way, Mayuresh, that this can be ascertained? Because we right now know that the team is there. There are no raids that are happening, but we do know that they are there. The IT team is there, both at the BBC office in the national capital and also in Mumbai.
Yes, exactly. That's our sources have indicated that the IT team is there. But as I said, that there is no clarity about whether they are going to question it or they are only asking for some kind of papers related to the foreign funds or related to the overall funds which the BBC is receiving.
Okay. Mayuresh, we're also being told that there is a survey that's currently it's underway. Do we know about the details about that?
No, there is no clarity right now because, as I said, the BBC team, the IT team is not exactly revealing the information, and even there is no response from the BBC side.
Okay. Since you were mentioning this foreign funding aspect, was there any sort of a nudge earlier regarding that this sort of arrival of an IT team is going to happen at the BBC headquarters in Delhi and also in Mumbai, or nothing of that sort?
For that, we have to wait for some time because once we get the official confirmation about this particular visit of IT team, at BBC headquarters, then only we'll be able to know that the reason why they have basically gone there, what kind of interaction had happened, whether they have asked any kind of documents from the BBC Delhi as well as the Mumbai office, and these documents are related to what. So for that we have to wait for some time till the IT team or the IT department confirms it.
Okay, Mayuresh, I'm really sorry to hold you there, but I want to understand, has there some sort of a similar instance happened in the past when it comes to the British Broadcasting Corporation, especially in India?
See, as far as my knowledge is concerned, this is the first time that the IT team has reached the BBC office. And if we have to connect that, the whole scenario, then we know that there was a documentary which was released by this particular BBC in the past, which was against, we can say, the central government. And that was the entire controversy. And we are seeing that immediately after 1 month, the IT team is reaching. So we cannot join the dots as of now, since we don't have the confirmation. But these are the instances which we can refer.
Okay. So no joining the dots can happen at the moment till the details are through for us. What we do know at the moment is that both at the offices, BBC offices of Mumbai and Delhi, there are IT teams, members of the Income Tax Department that are currently there. Let me take this across to Yasha Kotak, my colleague, who's also joining us from the financial capital of the country, Mumbai. Yasha, any details that you're picking up? Are there raids happening or not? Yasha, are you able to hear me? All right, Mayuresh is still with us. Mayuresh, while we try to connect and establish that link with our colleague Yasha, I would also, in fact, I'm told I'm not through with Mayuresh. Let me take this across to Nikhil. Nikhil, who's with us also. Nikhil, we were just hearing Mayuresh also. Right now, nothing is a certain thing. However, what we do know is that this is a first of its kind thing that has happened. This is, in fact, never before seen as far as the BBC offices in India are concerned. However, right now, with the IT department members there in both the national capital and Mumbai, this is, of course, something that is a big news.
Well, Kaylee, this is big news, and the further update which we are learning is that the survey is going on. So this is the IT survey which is currently underway at BBC offices both in Delhi and Mumbai. And the first piece of information also says that these are not under raid category. So the section is very much different as far as the presence of the income tax official inside the BBC office is concerned at both the places. But also what is important at the same time is that there is this internal message, and this is something which is very much important, which is circulated with all the staff of BBC who are working in the country. And this is the emergency message which has been circulated, and the guidelines have been given to all the staff not to go to office today and this week as well. This is something which is the internal message, and this is the piece of information which has been given to us from a correspondent of Mumbai, Yasha Kotak. In a short while from now, she will be connected on the phone line. But this is something that we are currently learning, that as far as the information is concerned, only what we do know is that there is presence of income tax officials inside both the offices of BBC in Delhi and Mumbai.
All right. Nikhil, thank you so much for giving this information. This is the emergency message that Nikhil was talking about that has been sent out to all the employees of the of the BBC. They, in fact, have been requested not to go to office today and for this entire week, in fact. My colleague Yasha Kotak is also back with us on the broadcast. Yasha, now that this message also has been sent out to the employees working in both the Delhi office and the Mumbai office of the BBC that they are not to report to work, especially for this entire week, this becomes huge.
Yes, in fact, while we see that there has been this information coming in that BBC office of at Delhi and Mumbai have been made by income tax officials. In fact, the earlier information was that the employees were not aware of what was happening in the office, but now there's been a message that has been put forth, which clearly, actually, this is whole speculation about why these employees are not being asked to come in, which